I didn't know anything about it. Apparently it's like based on Dungeons and Dragons, and it's got Patrick Stewart in it, which is pretty cool. Everyone likes Sir Patrick Stewart. Future voice of King who dies in 5 minutes in Oblivion. Right, hopefully the audio is okay. I set this to a completely random level. So it looks kind of okay though, so that's maybe okay. Okay, here it is. It's kind of cool looking menu, right? I didn't go in to confirm if my dump of the game is good. Hopefully it just is. Info. HUD. Whoa. We have a hero meter. Wait, why are there 3 health meters? Elias's health meter, Rannick's health meter, and Zai's health meter. Yeah, there's that one D&D game, right? Dungeons and Dragons Heroes on Xbox. I don't know what that's gonna be like, but I know about that. Yeah, but why would all 3 of their health bars be there? Anyway, I guess we'll just start it. Let's go. I'm gonna put it on normal. Hopefully this won't bite me in the ass. I would normally be fine with this, but I played Two Thrones, so I remember I remember what that was like. It's kind of got me concerned, but we're just, it's fine. I'm a normal gamer.
Indeed. I know precisely who you mean. Although it's
Dude,
been
there he
100
is.
years since last I dreaded their escape. They are 2 monsters. Gorl the
Story by
Slug
R.A.
and
Salvatore.
the Githyanki
Isn't
general
that
named Sireka.
the guy who like
Across planes of reality,
wrote
each
Kingdoms of
crossing
Amalur?
of our world.
Isn't he the 10,000 years of lore for Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning guy? I'm like 98% sure that's him.
In Rawlins Wood.
After this game, he had to spend 6 years
Either one of them prevail,
writing
their army
10,000
would
years
lay
of
waste
lore.
to all Faerun. And so I trapped them in a demon stone where they would fight for all eternity.
Are we trapped inside the Demon Stone? I was too busy thinking about other things. Too busy thinking about Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning for the Xbox 360.
They've broken free,
Okay.
and villagers lay ruined in their wake.
That
They
does not
must
look like
be
Patrick
stopped
Stewart.
if we are.
That voice did not match that face at all. But yeah, apparently Forgotten Realms is like a D&D thing. I don't really know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, but apparently it takes place in the Forgotten Realms. I read a bit about it. Apparently that's where the D&D movie from this year takes place, and like most D&D stuff in general, but like not all of it. Does that mean I can find Baldur's Gate? I think we're probably not gonna find Baldur's Gate. But that is honestly a fair question. Like, I kind of want to know that now. I would assume yes. I would assume Baldur's Gate is out there somewhere. And we're just not gonna go there. Hold up. Baldur's Gate series. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, a city in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting for Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. The events of Baldur's Gate 3 are happening just off screen. I'm getting bodied, dude. What? Is Neverwinter also here? Is Neverwinter Nights also happening just off screen? All of these old computer RPGs just happening right over there. And meanwhile, in our own corner of the world, Forgotten Realms Demon Stone.
Please save the others. There are more cages that way.
This looks kind of sick though. Check this out. I like the background a lot. Like the lighting in the background is pretty cool. Absolutely no tutorial though. It's just... they just hit us with the Bayonetta cold open. Nope. Nope. The biggest official D&D setting? Yeah, that's the sense I got from reading the first paragraph about it on Wikipedia the other day. Or the other day, I guess I mean yesterday, because I didn't know we were playing this until yesterday. Hey, Half-Beastie. Sorry for bailing on you for Latro. I just, like, literally can't do it. Like... I was going through my day. I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to play 10 hours a day, which means that if I also stream, which I'm not willing to give up, then I would have to, like, play while eating dinner, and I would have to stay up extra late, and I wouldn't be able to see my family, and I wouldn't... I was like, you know. Never mind then. Believe it or not, I'm not that obsessive and addicted to RuneScape. I've been playing for a long time, and a lot of hours cumulatively, but I usually only play like an hour or two a day. I'll do more if I'm in the middle of one of my fave grinds. Very big, very detailed, very long history over the decade or two it's existed. So I assume they have like written like a history of the setting.
What?
Like
No one asked for your help.
does this take place at the same time as
What
Baldur's
else?
Gate? Is that actually happening off screen, or is it like Baldur's Gate happened 5,000 years before this? Ooh, different character. He goes invisible. And has like an assassinate button. It would be decades at most. Okay. This is cool. I guess this is something that, like, if you think about it, the Lord of the Rings games did a great job with this as well. Just like having lots of set pieces in the levels, where there's just like all kinds of crazy shit going on. Buildings are like crumbling around you and stuff. Although these guys notably did not make Return of the King. They made Two Thrones, and then not Return of the King. I don't know who made that. That might have been like an internal EA thing. Yeah, check it out. You gotta... It is just like the Lord of the Rings games. Look at all the little 2D dudes in the background. I need to like double check the controls though. I extremely don't remember what all the buttons do. Improved unarmed strike, BB. Basic attack, A. Throw knives, L plus A. I guess that's what the ammo's for. Eat knives, nerd. That's not a very good idea. Yeah, L plus A plus ratio plus have a knife. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to do D&D once with friends, and I just like didn't vibe with it at all. It was not for me. Mostly just because I'm not very good at talking over people. And my friends, who are more experienced than me, were just like talking the whole time and saying all this shit, and I had no idea what to do or say, so they just talked the whole time. That was the experience. I did no role playing. Ooh, I like leveled up or something. I'm not sure why, like, what's influencing her to go invisible. I think it's just if no enemies are looking at you, you just auto-do it. But then, like, why did she go invisible there for a second?
Stop rescuing me! Out there, I had somewhere to run.
Pleasure meeting you too. The name's Rannick.
You up there! You with a stick!
Over here!
We're pinned down!
We need your help!
The archers are standing next to this guy and just, like, not even.
To your death!
This guy doesn't have ammo. He can just... I think I like this guy. He just... go full cheese and just stand halfway across the room. His melee kind of seems like trash, so this is like probably the play. Ow. I feel like him hitting people with the stick is not very effective. I have no idea. My guess would be yes, but I'm basing that on nothing. I just bet it does. Because, like, Two Towers had co-op, right? And I'm kind of getting the sense that Rannick and Invisible Girl and Stick Guy are gonna all team up and become a D&D party. I don't even have to aim. He does the aiming for me. I'm just holding L and mashing A. shoots the off-screen enemies. Okay.
Sorcerer, over here.
Sorcerer, your help!
Oh, it didn't? Well, never mind then. Maybe this game doesn't. They're pinned down. I need. Oh, we got the. Get him with the ballista. Return of the King did. Yeah, different dev. After making this developer made Aragon, the movie, the game, which I think is considered pretty bad. Both the game and the movie and the book. And then after that, they made some other movie game that I forget, and then they went out of business. It's kind of sad. They were like kind of a cool developer. If you look at the list of games they made, they did all kinds of stuff like this. They made a bunch of D&D games, or at least 2 that I can think of.
Are either of you hurt?
They made like some other action RPG type things. They made this, and then they kind of devolved into having to make movie games, and then they went out of business.
Have no choice. Now go.
This is fine. This is fine, honestly. I'll see if I'm still saying that when it becomes impossibly difficult 3 hours from now. But for now, this is fine. And yeah, this straight up just is the two towers menu. I recognize this. Auto buy. I see. I have to like manage all of this crap because I don't want to do that. Level upgrades. Well, he's level 2 now. That costs 325. All of this stuff is known because it's the level 1 abilities. Improved trip combination, ABA, Bull Rush, ABB, improved critical, 3-hit combo, ABR. Familiarity with the sword adds to damage. That just seems like yes. Yes, I would like to be more familiar with my sword. And I would also like my max HP to go up. That seems like a good idea. And everyone has XP differently, so we can reduce damage against all of the heroes. Really? Oh, this is like... That's an ability, though. That's L plus Y. So that's like... If we're in a party or something. Like if we're doing co-op. Adds fire to the sorcerer's hand attack and lights enemies on fire. This all sounds pretty good, but I'm afraid that I'll buy it and then find out it sucks. You know? And then it'll just be like, whoops, you had to invest in this other thing. You built your character wrong, rip. That was kind of a thing in Two Towers. We're gonna buy Protection from Evil though, even though I'm probably gonna forget to ever use it. We're gonna buy Burning Hands. Adds Poison Touch. Dude, I feel like by level 10, Ilias is gonna be like, you die if he touches you. You get lit on fire, you get poisoned, you get frozen in a block of ice, which somehow doesn't interfere with the fire. Black plus A, that... Okay. They're starting to bind things to the black button. Increase the damage done from the jump attack. Requires jump attack. Well, jump attack is just right here. Oh, combo unavailable. You cannot learn that skill. You need an item for it. You need an item to jump. And there's item upgrades. God. Jeez. I mean, that's a medium, light, moderate, medium, large, maximum magical defense. can see the armor on my dude. It's actually kind of sick that they did that. Dagger +2. Am I gonna spend all my money on the dagger +2? Ring of Regeneration. Heals damage over time. 90,000 gold. Damn. And this is like, does every character have separate money, or are we pooling our cash here? Let's see. If I buy a if I buy a moderate deflection bonus for this dude, or for her, is that okay? Everyone has different money, so I can spend all my money on just like random crap. Sure. I feel like I should be using auto buy, to be honest. I think I might start auto buying after this. Look at this. Pearl of Power, first level. I didn't even know that existed. It's too many menus. We're gonna go with auto buy, I think. I'm not gonna dig through all of that to figure out what the right option is. I trust you, Stormfront Studios. And that is a joke. Theo is referencing something that SG4E said once about RuneScape.
Chapter 2. Descent into Gemspark Mine.
All 3 supers. Ammo counter, health meter, hero meter full, super attack. I'm gonna have to check what the super attack button is.
This is the Gemspark Mine. I heard of it as a child. Enough riches to make us all kings.
There could be orcs around that bend. Can you really think of riches?
The squad is just like
The Drow, a race of murderers and thieves.
going on an adventure now. They don't even seem to like, what's their goal?
I'm from a town called Nesme.
They've just decided to squad up and go do
It
stuff.
was overrun by trolls.
I was in that fight, but I was knocked out early. When I awoke, almost everyone I knew had been killed.
Explains the death wish.
Press left on the D-pad. Aha.
The name's Ilias.
Rennick.
And you?
I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah, there are real life answers for chainmail versus big plate armor. If you're a nerd who's into that kind of thing. Would it be lame if I just played as Ilias the entire playthrough and just did this? Would this be considered lame? My party's handling things just fine. Oh wait, hold up. We can do it's L plus Y. I wonder if it's gonna keep telling me that until I successfully block something. Yeah, like look how useless the mage is if I'm not playing as him. He's literally just not even doing anything. Trying to get everyone's hero meter charged up so we can do like a crazy, yeah, team super. Pull and hold the left. Oh, here we go. I kind of like that this guy's ranged attack. Oh, there's crystal spiders or something. Why am I doing this alone? Where's the rest of my party? They were just standing over here doing nothing. Like, hang on. If I have to use ranged, we might as well switch to this dude. Might as well swap to someone who's actually halfway decent ranged. At least as of right now, I think so. They're shoving me off the bridge. Cut it out. Use a charged ranged attack. I guess I can also do that. Oh, whoops. I kind of wanted that to be the team super. Shove that guy off the bridge. Come on, don't you need the potion? Does anybody need the potion? His health isn't full. Nobody's taking the potions. Oh, it's just gone now. Maybe that's like hero meter and not actually health. Dude. Go away. The party's not doing a good job of keeping the melee guys off me. Click the right thumbstick, okay. I feel like the strat is if you get knocked down, you just immediately swap to a different character so that you're constantly controlling someone.
Smoke!
The font for these subtitles is crazy, by the way. Yeah, I guess so.
Back in the shadows, where a rogue belongs.
But for a glint in the darkness, I guess that might be the blue on the... Like, are you just... Okay, I think the lore is that it's like the stuff on the ground. Yeah, the colors are like correct to what you'd expect, at least for me. It's not hard to remember.
We might have been better off against the dragon.
It was never a choice for me. I came through that portal because I felt drawn here by fate. Something needs me, here inside this mine. But you were not supposed to be involved.
Well, if you're right, we leave this cage alive. After that, who knows?
That super was trash. That didn't even kill the one guy it hit.
The Half-Drow, rescuing humans.
You might be useful. And the name is Jai.
You never said what your other half is.
What is this?
The orcs are using it as a throne room.
Then there's a king nearby.
Unless we hurry.
Back to this dude. Yeah, you know, actually I think this guy might suck. I think the mage might be crap, actually. That's pretty cool looking. There's some way to like pick it up. Like how do I get the potion? Surely I need the potion at this point. As soon as I pressed Y, the potion got used. Okay, health is the blue hearts. Yeah, the potions are for filling hero meter. That's what it is. It's a shame that they drop so many of them when they're not that useful. Yeah, I didn't mention that, but I am using the Xbox HDMI thing, and I honestly didn't expect it to work as well as it does. I kind of didn't think it would fix my problem at all. Which is that for some reason my capture card just wasn't accepting the component output at all. And then the component output as well was, it was like very, what's the word? It was very noisy. There was a ton of noise when I hooked it up to my TV that did accept it. So it was like really bad, those cheap component cables I had. But I kind of suspected it might have been an Xbox problem, but turns out it wasn't, because the HDMI thing works great. And the video looks super good. So, highly recommend an Xbox to HDMI to anyone who wants to play OG Xbox games, I guess. Are we supposed to be going somewhere? I think I'm supposed to be going somewhere. And these are just infinitely spawning dudes. No? Oh, I guess not. It's a little bit harder to tell the noise issue if you're just like playing a game like this. But if you look at the, press the white button to make an ally massively damage. Okay, go for it. Do some massive damage. I'm pressing the white button. Like when you're in the menu, like we're at the very start of the stream, I had the custom dashboard menu where like the whole screen is just one shade of white. You can really tell on that screen. Yeah, I pressed the white button and it made that happen. Yeah, I think when he does... I think when he glows white, I need to run. Honestly, it feels pretty good to finally be done having Xbox technical difficulties after what felt like forever of just wrestling with the Xbox and having one problem after another. Like, I haven't had a fully working Xbox in really ever, because even when I did have, like, even originally when I first bought the thing, I had to like shove it up against a wall at a certain angle to make contact with the AV cables. By the Robin Hood game? Well, eventually we're gonna play all of them. Xbox thing is the intended sequel to GameCube thing. And we're just like previewing games to break up the GameCube as we move into the late games on the Cube. So the Robin Hood game is gonna get played, confirmed. But also I do want to play the Robin Hood game because it's not just any Robin Hood game. It is a 3D remake of the legendary Amiga classic Defender of the Crown, or whatever that thing is called. Which, you know, Amiga gaming is something I'm not nearly European enough to appreciate.
Those gloves are
But
magic.
the idea that they
Ogre power.
took that and made like a modern Xbox version of it is really interesting to me. So I'm actually looking forward to the Robin Hood game.
That's a ring of jumping.
Nah, I'm not gonna backdate
it's
it.
even my
We'll
size.
probably be around like Xbox thing number 15 or
You see
20
that?
when we start actually doing Xbox thing.
there.
I see an image. It's my family crest. I was destined to come here.
Perhaps something's behind the wall.
Press the black button to make Elias drop a bead of force. I'm never gonna remember all of these buttons. The bead of force has been dropped. And then he can detonate it. Oh, okay, so he just drops bombs, but they're magic.
The pull just got stronger.
Is that the Demon Stone?
You see something now. What is it?
Let's just say it's personal.
Then I was wrong. We were all drawn here. It's locked. The arm to release it is
But
over
like
there.
that old Xbox always had problems with the black button can make her jump. Oh. Every character has like different abilities. Hers is platforming. But it always had problems with like the AV cables not making good contact in there, and then eventually
Your turn?
it just like lost
It's
the
one of
ability
trolls who attacked Nesme.
to do
There's
stereo
someone
audio.
behind this.
So that thing was always fucked. Okay, so the black button is like character special ability. Yeah, on OG Xbox, there's actually 6 face buttons. On the Xbox S controller, which I think is what most people use, the black and white buttons are on the left handle, like under your palm, which is very weird. But I'm using a Duke controller for this. So the black and white buttons are just above, I guess, Y and B. They're just like face buttons, and there's just 6 face buttons, like you're playing an arcade game, which is honestly incredibly sick. They were doing a 6 face button controller in the 2000s. But I think future ports to like... Wow, there's a lot of thunder outside right now. I think future ports probably binded those to like the bumpers. Because another thing about the OG Xbox is that there's L and R, but there's no LB and RB. It's just the triggers. So like... Like I know... I mean, I haven't played an OG Xbox port. Like, I haven't played Xbox Series S and X backwards compatibility or whatever, but I would assume that's what they do, because the buttons are right there. And I have a third-party GameStop branded OG Xbox controller, which actually has white and black as bumpers, which is really interesting. They were kind of already thinking on that wavelength, even in the 2000s. I think it also has white and black on the handle, and it just like mirrors them as bumpers. I wonder if I should be attacking those people in the back. There's just like skeletons doing something back there. Oh shoot, the mage is like dead. The mage is extremely dead. You know what? We're clicking the stick. Okay. Yeah, they're like necromancers or liches or something. Oh. Okay, so they weren't on the same side.
Get me that sword!
There's our way out.
What do the 6 buttons do on an Xbox controller for a racing game?
What all that was?
Those were outsiders, creatures from other planes of existence.
I think it definitely makes sense for fighting games. They're laid out vertically, which is a little weird.
We're near Cedarleaf. It's a wood elf village. We have to make sure they're safe.
But you can just play like 6-button fighting games on this thing, no problem. Which is good, because there's a ton of fighting games on the Xbox, believe it or not, I think. I think there is a bunch of Capcom stuff that wasn't on GameCube that we're gonna have to play. Beads of Force. Oh, so those we didn't have access to the black button attacks until now. That's why we weren't doing those in the first level. Xbox corn. Should I be concerned about what this is? Oh damn, that's sick. It's like you did like a pixel art Xbox. That's cool. That's cool. Dude, how are there so many talented people who watch my stream? Who like make things like this? I don't understand. There he is. We'll put him right there on the box, and we'll flip him sideways. There we go. Oh, did you just steal the pixel art Xbox? Never mind then, I take it back, you talentless hack. No. Three-hit combo that pushes enemies back. Flame arrow. Finely crafted magical staff that inflicts more damage. Sounds good to me. Burst of intense sound. So what I'm worried about is that they're going for like a greedy purchasing algorithm, and we're never going to build up enough money to buy upgrades that matter, you know? Pearl of Power 3rd level adds light damage to all of Elias's spells. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, sure. There's frankly too much stuff to dig through. I'm just gonna be auto buying. Wow, I actually have the date set correctly on this thing. The time's completely wrong, but the date's right. Anyway, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I will be right back and we'll keep going. Alright, let's go.
Chapter 3. Attack at Cedar Leaf.
Man, there's like constant thunder outside right now. It's kind of spooky, honestly. I looked at a forecast the other day, and literally it was just 7 days of thunderstorm icon. Just pretty sad. I'm supposed to go to Six Flags with friends next weekend. I hope that doesn't get rained out. I haven't been there in like a decade, and it sounds fun. So that better not get rained out.
Don't let her open that portal.
I can't let her open the portal. Hold up. Ooh, yeah, see the magic spell changed. Look at her health. She's getting completely bodied. Oh no. Yeah, I really need them to protect me while I do this. There we go. The Slad Lord.
Don't let her get away.
Can't be having the Slad Lord approaching. Jump across. I'm the camera keeps changing.
I'm going.
I'm not like super clear on the geometry here. Where am I going? Man, my health is like 0. Look at that. Holy crap. I just realized that. I hope this game has
The village has a
checkpoints.
shelter beneath that tree.
These levels are kind of
The elves will
long.
want to reach it.
Two Towers had no checkpoints.
Soreka, you ran off just as I was returning to my old self.
Duor, Amonte Feirun, Kisutuna.
I see why you want this village. You need its portal to call your army. Too bad. I'm taking it now, along with that sword.
Litura Rek Gisi, Hazliet.
Kill the Swan!
When's the wizard gonna get like a heal spell? Surely there's healing spells, right? Oh, we're at full health. Alright, cool, thank you.
Radek, smash the log. Help me!
8 out of 55. Nine out of 55. Am I just waiting for that to fill up over the next like half an hour?
Get that log out of our way.
I feel like that might be... That must be rescued civilians, right? I hope that's not dead civilians. And if it gets to 55, then the whole village dies and it's game over. Like, a bunch just ran away and it went up to 14, so... Hopefully that's not them dying off screen like it was in, that one level from Two Towers, right? There was like the citizens dying bar. And you had to stop the citizens dying bar from going up by beating the level like really, really fast. So is his sword just going to be on fire for the rest of the game? I might have like bought an ability that did that. Okay, now what? Are they gonna leave? Oh wait, there's still more rubble here. There's people behind there. There's like teleporting around and fighting each other. It's a cool game, but I really am just like in the background kind of stressed out about the possibility of no checkpoint and having to do like half-hour plus long levels again because something dumb happens at the end of it. Yeah, it's not too long, so... I thought this was like an actual RPG, is what I thought this was gonna be. So I thought this was gonna be a long game, but nope, it's just one of these types of things. It'll be like a 2-streamer. Which works for me. This will also reverse the trend of Xbox games getting longer and longer. RoboCop was like 7 or 8 hours or something. And then Dynasty Warriors was like 10-ish. And then... like they just kept getting longer. Pirates of the Caribbean was like 14. The average Xbox game length is totally messed up right now in the stats. The average GameCube game is like a solid 5.5 hours. I don't think that's gonna budge at this point. RoboCop was a good time. If I only knew that it could get worse. Like playing through RoboCop, I was like, man, this game sucks. Having now played Pirates of the Caribbean, I understand that actually that was like as good as it's gonna get. That was such a weird game. That was like, I'm glad I was able to beat that. There were so many weird, like, near softlock moments in Pirates of the Caribbean. It's definitely the kind of game that you hate while you're playing and then look back on the experience fondly. Where it's like, oh yeah, remember when I spent 2 hours trying to kill that fortress and trying to come up with, like, the perfect stat combination for my ship so that I wouldn't just instantly get blasted? And then after multiple hours of testing, I finally got into the fort and the game crashed. What a good time. Yeah, it took me multiple tries, although at that point, I can't remember what the formula was anymore, but at some point I came up with the pro strat. It was like, I think it was dump all of the stat points into reload speed. Like instead of having strong cannons, just have like a constant barrage of cannon fire at all times.
Run! Get out! Everybody get out of here!
And then you just kind of had to get lucky with like taking out some of their cannons and finding a spot where you could stand where they couldn't hit you that much anymore.
Gods of the Drow and the Wood Elves. That's me. My mother was Drow. My father was Wood Elf. He raised me. And he was down there.
So many dead.
He could have been one of the 55 people I saved.
Me once again.
We set those creatures free. It's up to us to stop them before more villages are lost. We should seek counsel from my mentor. He is a great wizard. Kelvin is his name.
Alright, what do we got? Acid arrow. Like, this is definitely... You know, I mean, I guess what we could do... No, because we only... It would be a big pain in the ass. We'd have to, like, write down everything that it wants to auto-buy, and then go in and manually find it all to purchase. I don't really want acid arrow, though. Like... Or... I guess I'm fine with that. But like, I don't care about like Rannick's ranged attacks and things like that, but it's probably putting, yeah, like throwing axe +2. This is a complete waste of money. This is a complete waste of money, but I'm just buying it all anyway because it's easier to let the computer waste money than to go in and mess with all of the menus myself for like half an hour after every mission.
Chapter 4. The Wizard's Tower.
Hell yeah, I love a good wizard tower.
Their spirits locked
That's a
inside the
sick-looking
stone.
wizard tower,
Swan
damn.
Lord and Sireka fought, consuming one another's will, allowing neither to escape. Yes, I created an enchanted cell so no stray traveler could disturb the gem. But somehow, Gaul must have marked its walls. He found a way to reach out with
What do
his
you mean,
mind
why is
and
Patrick
draw you
Stewart the
through.
narrator? Should someone else do it?
Right.
He's
No good
great.
came of me.
Patrick Stewart's down to do a video game every once in a
Still
while.
light of silvery moon. And now you have a dire task to perform. If left free, either of them will annihilate Faerun. You must entrap the pair again, together in a new demon stone.
You have to trap them inside another demon stone.
In
Should the
truth,
stone still be called the
young
demon
use
stone?
it for unspeakable rituals.
I feel like if the hero's quest is to construct the demon stone, that's just like a bit ominous.
Go quickly, get to Chult and find the demon stone. Use my portal. Now! You mustn't fail!
Kind of question whether or not they're doing the right thing. Oh no, they're gonna kill Patrick Stewart.
I'm flattered that I held your interest.
But yeah, I don't know why. Like, he's the king in Oblivion, but Oblivion is a much higher budget game than this. I don't know any other games he's in. I think PMC Trilogy mentioned that, like, he does do the voice of Picard in a bunch of Star Trek games. Man, I lost a ton of health to those guys. Yeah, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Do these actually... They do actually get knocked down by me attacking them. Dude, this is actually... I was joking when I said that yesterday. What is with this developer and ladders? It's not fun. I desperately need that health. Thank you. Wait, Stephen Fry doing the narrator VA for Harry Potter 3 PC? I've played that game. I didn't even know that was him. That's sick.
The statue killed a bugbear.
I mean, last time I played that game, I was probably like 7, so I didn't know who he was. That's pretty sick. He's also the narrator for Little Big Planet. Classic narration job in video games.
Knock him off the side.
Dude, like, we're just actually doing this with the ladders, I guess. Now that the enemies have started blocking, the game immediately becomes a big pain in the ass. Stop blocking. No. I just despawned that guy by knocking down his ladder as he was getting off it. There's still enemies. Is there like a ladder that I missed? Yeah. Okay, so these guys with the hammers are the Slod.
Push him in the fire.
I didn't know what their names were before. They're just big hammer guys. But you gotta figure this is a D&D game, so they're all probably like actual D&D monsters and not just like something that the game devs came up with. I think I agree with you, PMC Trilogy. The real monsters are the players.
We must hurry.
Traps. The trigger to disarm them is down there.
I can get to it.
Careful, Jacques.
I am gonna play Drake of the 99 Dragons. Why would I ban it? You can see the list of games I banned here. The TLDR on the list is it's sports trash, games that there are multiple versions of, because I'm just gonna play the best version of them, and the guy game, and that's it. Everything else is getting played, and stuff I already played on GameCube as well. Because there's no reason to replay hundreds of multiplats that are mostly all pretty mediocre anyway. Oh yeah, and Xbox Live Arcade. That as well, because it is the worst trash. Yeah. I mean, the thing about the guy game, number one, it's just banned on Twitch anyway, so we'd have to BMX triple X it, or I stream it somewhere else. But then, number two, like, I mean, everyone knows the story with the guy game, and what ended up happening there, and I have no idea, like, is it okay to own this? Is it okay to play this? This is questionable content.
More traps.
Oh, you've never heard of the game before? Okay, so the guy game is basically a trivia game where as you answer questions correctly, they reveal footage of, like, girls stripping or something. They don't go fully naked, only topless, I think. But it turned out after release of the game, one of the girls was not 18 at the time, and her boobs are just in the game. So, like, I don't know, man. So she sued the game, and the judge in the case, like, made them recall all copies of the game and never sell it again or something. So, like, I don't know. They're just not gonna go there. We're just not gonna play that one. Even though I think they did do a re-release without her in it. But it might have been like a weird PC thing. Not the Xbox version. Or it was like, they did a re-release just like as a DVD, where it was like just the footage. Or it was like a DVD menu game or something. Because, yeah, it plays like a DVD menu game, even on console. There's no real gameplay there. Alright, we're gonna have to do some shit. You guys gotta go. If it weren't for that, though, we would probably still play it. I'm totally playing Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, which doesn't have full nudity in it, but it is another game that's like of a similar theme. That one can just happen on Twitch, though. There's also a Leisure Suit Larry game, that's right. I don't know if that one has any nudity in it or not, but it's only rated M. So we're just gonna play it, and it's fine. It's allowed on Twitch. Whatever it is, it's allowed on Twitch. It's a bit of a shame because it's not one of the Leisure Suit Larry games that anyone cares about. You know, like the old Sierra PC point-and-click adventure ones are probably not that bad as games, or like, depends on how you feel about Sierra games, but you know, they're at least like real games. But I think that by the Xbox era, whoever was making that game had just completely given up, and so Leisure Suit Larry on Xbox is just like complete shit, and probably not that interesting, but we will play it.
We must hurry.
Yo, hey Djibouti. I mean, we played BMX Triple X, and that game did have nudity in it. That game had boobs. There was Outlaws Golf, which had a wet t-shirt competition cheat code, which that existed. That was fine.
Down these stairs.
It is very Xbox. It is very like Western fantasy
It's Kelvin
nerds
Shield
from the
Guardian. I can use it
2000s
to
type
fight for us.
content. But I'm enjoying it fine so far. Oh, I am the guy. This is sick. Yeah, are fantasy mechs a thing in D&D? Is this real? But yeah, as you can see, the Two Thrones devs did not kick their addiction to kicking down ladders. This is in fact a kicking down ladders level. No, Americus, you're thinking of Swingers Golf. Oh, I'm nearly dead. I think I died. Okay, where's this gonna put me? Please just put me at the mech section. Okay, good.
Kelvin
Checkpoints.
Shield Guardian.
They learned how to make
I can use it to fight
checkpoints.
for us.
Thank God. I don't know what killed me. There was something off screen just like zapping me. Or no, the lightning is my own guy controlling the mech. I think I might have gotten too far away from him or something. Oh, I get it. That's the mage himself is being killed. I do have to protect the mage. That's what happened. The suit of armor itself is not what's taking damage. It's Mage Man. Oh, okay. There's ladders on that side as well. Oh god, this thing controls like the worst tank. Alright, get his ass. Oh, none of us have special, because I died. Can I press the white button to direct my allies to get crazy? Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's like when a boss glows white, that's the signal that they're about to get crazy. Let me just do this. Yeah, this is doing pretty significant damage. Ow. Dude, we're totally dead here. Man, oh, I healed somehow. I guess the mage does have a healing spell, maybe. I should find out what the input for that is. Oh man, that still does that. Get his ass. Ow. Dude, is the whole party stunned? No. It's kind of annoying that when he's doing one of those really long attack animations, you can't damage him. Your attacks don't work at that time. And he keeps stunning like the most relevant damage doers too. Quit stunning everyone but the girl. The girl isn't very useful. You can stun her. He does the stun into like the super long like headbutt animation. There, he's dead now. That was definitely not... I did not learn the mechanics. I don't know how to fight that guy.
Sorcerer, hurry!
Oh, there's more. Well, our HP is great, and this is fine. Yep.
Alas,
Where are we going? Okay, we're starting here again.
Sorcerer, hurry!
Okay, cool, perfect. And it full healed me for that. Dude, I feel like this game like fixes the problems of Two Thrones. It still has all the set pieces, but like it has checkpoints. It has checkpoints, it has automatic leveling. Perfect. I really had no faith in them to actually like make any changes at all.
It better be soon!
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to call Twilight Princess rubbish. TP is like the highest production values on the GameCube. TP is nuts, but it was a little painful. And we did just play Melee, which I had a lot of fun with. But it does... GameCube thing does always feel kind of bad. Like we did Dr. Muto, I meant to do that Spyro game. TP was 26 hours of kind of rough going, even though it wasn't a bad game. But it's always fun to play like a positive surprise. Pleasantly surprised by the game. I mean, with box art as cool as that, how could the game be bad, right? That's a thing. Robe of scintillating colors. A colorful robe enhanced with strong protection magic. Cool. I wish I wasn't buying this. I wish I wasn't buying either of these, but here we are. Ooh, improved 3-hit knife combination. Still better than Skyward Sword? Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I have not played Skyward Sword. Although at this point I feel like I should. I'm never gonna play Skyward Sword because I would just never play one of those games outside the context of like a challenge where I had to do it. And I'm never doing Wii thing, and I'm never doing Nintendo Switch thing either. So like, it's never happening. But if I played Skyward Sword, then I'll have played through pretty much every Zelda at that point, and then
Chapter 5.
then I'll truly be done.
Jungles of Chult.
You think so? Beat Skyward Sword for 5 Discord Wars points. The good news is, I don't think Pi cares for Skyward Sword at all either, so it'll never happen.
Could he have escaped?
Perhaps. That wizard has survived through many a...
Mostly ones that are not in Hyrule.
Ilias!
So like,
Rogue, check on Ilias!
You check, Ilias. I'm killing right now.
I'm busy killing.
What is this thing?
So yeah, like Majora's Mask, A Link Between Worlds takes place in Lorule. Right. What are the other non-Hyrule Zeldas? How's the game so far? It's good. It's probably pretty boring to watch because it's just me walking around smacking people with a sword. But I'm enjoying walking around smacking people with a sword. So there.
Are you all right?
So where do we find this demon stone?
Yeah, Faces of Evil.
To the east. Follow me.
Stay alert. There could be more of those things.
Arguably Spirit Tracks. Don't they like... In Spirit Tracks, don't they like go... Isn't the whole point of that game, and like Phantom Hourglass and stuff, that they're like looking for a place to establish like Hyrule 2? The sequel to the critically acclaimed Kingdom of Hyrule.
Look, healing plants overhead.
Okay, so in Spirit Tracks you are in New Hyrule. That doesn't count. New Hyrule means it's not Hyrule. Spirit Tracks is weird. It's the train game. What if Zelda had trains in it? Whoever came up with that. I don't know who looks at Zelda and is just like, this is missing trains. It's such a weird idea. Yeah, it was just like some train otaku who works for Nintendo who got to direct the game. And he was like, well, what else am I gonna do? What did you expect?
This way.
I hear a river.
We must be right above the mill.
We have to find a way down to it.
Damn it, more spiders.
Damn it, more spiders.
I'd say we found the nest.
Rannick!
Help! Rannick, we're stuck. Rannick, cut the webs.
I'm getting comboed to death by spiders. Help. I can't move. I'm actually getting comboed to death by the spiders. Okay.
I need help.
I think the web blobs are just spawning in more. I have to kill those. Hang on. Healing. I really like the fixed cameras in this game. Same with like the Lord of the Rings games. It just makes everything look way cooler. It is an unironic actual belief of mine that more modern games should use fixed camera angles like this. I think devs need to stop being afraid of gamers complaining about the camera. Yeah, exactly. Yakuza 1 and 2 do it, and those games look great. Yeah, just don't try speedrunning with a fixed camera. That's bad. Never do that. Okay, great, now what?
How do you know where you're leading us?
Crystals draw in
I don't know what I
focus
did to
as
make this
lights
cutscene
vanish.
happen.
I can feel the demon stone's pull.
Was kind of hoping for like a beat 'em up elevator level there.
Push them into the wheels.
You know, I think there's a push button. I think there's a button for this. Yeah, there we go. With B, look at that. Damn. Damn. You gotta go into the wheel, buddy. See ya. Yeah, once you get behind them, you just combo them with the punches and they go right into the wheel. Whoops. Got baited into using the healing move early. This game's gotta have co-op in it, right? There's no way that they would make a whole game where you have a party of 3 people at all times and then not make it co-op.
Where to now?
It's in those mountains. We have to cross the river.
Lord of the Rings War in the North. I don't know that one. Is that an amazing game?
The rope! Hang on! More spitters!
Brannick, your sword!
Just knock him back into the swamp. Like immediately. Accessible RPG without overworld. What if I like overworld? Has 3 factions and allows 3-player co-op. I always felt like it would be pretty cool to do like a turn-based, you know, just like your typical turn-based RPG, but then have it co-op so different players control each of the party members. I don't know why more people haven't made games like that. I know that exists, but why doesn't more of that exist? Get sidetracked and bored by Elder Scrolls games because of the massive world and lack of guidance. Yeah, I've committed to playing Morrowind on stream at some point in the future. The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind is an Xbox game, so we'll see how that goes. I did play Morrowind once, because I had a friend online years and years ago who was like the world's biggest Morrowind fan, and now I have a friend online today who's the other world's biggest Morrowind fan, Hydromedia. This was someone else, and he was like insisting to me that I had to play Morrowind, and so I installed the game, and I walked to the first town, and I found the guy that they were told you to find, and then I quit because it was boring. I tried to fight someone, I missed like 100 attacks in a row, and then I turned off the game and never played it again. But I have a tiny bit of Morrowind experience. I've been through the tutorial, and I've walked around in it for an hour. We'll see how it goes. I think it could be fun. As long as it's like a decently well-made game. My magic bounced off the spider. Oh, and of course the spider's attacks cause stun. Of course they do. I feel like it could be fun to like have to, I mean, you know, it's like the kind of game where you have to, they don't just give you a waypoint. and tell you where to go. Do I have to like play tennis with the boss? Are we doing this in a Dungeons and Dragons game? I feel like it's a little bit tacky. No, that's 100% it though. No, everything's just like deflecting. I don't think I can attack him yet. But now, like, I feel like it could be fun to figure out where to go, to not have a map that tells you exactly where everything is, and to have to like ask around different NPCs to get info, things like that. I'm down to do that every once in a while. When I'm in the mood for something like that, like those games are usually good. As long as you can figure it out, you know? That's my one thing. The NPCs have to tell you where to go. I don't like just checking every building in a town until I find the one that happens to be the guy's house.
Protect yourself!
Yeah, I don't know much about what Morrowind progression is, but we're gonna do whatever the main story is, you know? I assume that's like a full game experience. I'm out of stuff now. How am I supposed to hit him? Magic just bounces off the spider. Oh, shoot. All three of us are stunned. Maybe it has to be a charged spell. Yeah, that works. This is a little bit dumb. Is this really it? Is this really it? Is this all there is? Yeah, they're both 4 tick. You can just do this in a repetitive cycle. The bubble shield is just me flicking protect from ranged.
We're getting closer to the gem.
For what it's worth, I think you chose the right path.
You mean being a sorcerer, or to get us through this alive?
Both.
I hope you're right.
That's pretty cool. I'm easily impressed by nice looking 2D backgrounds in games. Charm of Lolth. Lol. Offers fantastic protection. Magical sheath holds many throwing knives.
Chapter 6, the Yan Ti Temple.
There it is. The Yuan-Ti Temple. The Demon Stone is inside. Their guards are vicious killers, and if they realize intruders are near, they'll come out in much greater force.
Then I'll make this quiet. Yes.
Come on. And when you come out of the shadow, you still are invisible for a little bit. You didn't see anything.
Guess we do it the hard way.
Oh man. Now I'm getting completely blasted.
I'll take it from here. That's the way.
I can just do that, and then...
Let's try this again.
I'm not gonna make this. Oh, made it.
Where did you learn those skills?
Stealth mechanics that
The only
actually
drow in the
work
town
and
of
aren't
Wood Elf.
frustrating in a
Figure things
6th gen
out for
game.
yourself.
A fellow outcast.
At least your neighbors didn't fear you. My whole life, nobody turned their backs for a second.
Smart elves.
Dude, the sword guy, he was just like complimenting the mage, who's like, you picked the right path in life being a mage, and he's just spent the whole game being
That's it.
mean to the elf girl.
Demon Stone.
Let's grab it and get out of here.
I'm noticing a double standard.
He's raised a barrier. We're trapped.
Well, sure, but she's only half. She's only half evil elf, and she's clearly not evil. I've played 6 levels of the game with her. But he's still just like, yeah, everyone was right to never trust you. It's like, excuse me? She saved your ass like 6 times at this point. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, we got the healing from something. We're good. I feel like it's best to let the AI control the mage, because the AI will use all of his different attacks, and I won't. Can I get special, please, eventually? This would be a great time for the group special if every other character but me has it at this point. Do I need to, like, fully knock down? Damn, so they made my main character a fantasy racist. I feel like that would be a really awkward roleplay if this was your D&D campaign and you're like, I choose to play as fantasy racist.
What is that?
The Yuan-Ti god, Murshak of the Eternal Hunger. He gains his strength from living sacrifice. Those creatures are his meal. Don't let him eat.
Gotta stop the meal creatures from getting through by punching them into the hole. These tentacle arm guys are just like the feeder fish of the world. Am I supposed to be... the boss, the big guy in the back has a, Uh-oh. That one got through. He has a health bar. Dude, I'm just getting comboed to death by the lizard men. Go away. They're all hanging out in places where I can't attack them. Quit hiding back there. Man, that was just like a combo for his entire health bar. That was kind of brutal. Yeah, Radek's a bit busy too. If anyone wants to drop any kind of healing, that would be awesome. Wow, that's really all I had to do to take care of those dudes, and I never did it. Ilias is fine. Oh, he's not fine. Ilias is not fine, actually. could even say he's a little ill. Did we win? The party has failed in its quest. Someone must have died.
Where did you learn those skills?
All the way back here.
The only drow in a town of wood elves. You figure things out for yourself.
No skippable cutscenes.
At least your neighbors didn't fear you. My whole life, nobody turned their backs for a second.
Smart elves.
Hey, Grospaz. The game is fine. The game is fine, actually. The curse is probably broken, assuming things don't get really bad in the back half. This is level 6 out of 10, I think. That checkpoint was kind of far away. That's a little bit sad.
Demon stone.
Let's grab it.
But that's the demon stone. And after we get that, we just have to lock the 2 dudes in it.
He's raised a barrier. We're trapped.
Spent the last 5 levels of the game looking for that stone. And now I know about the bridges. This part should be a little bit faster. Dude, that's funny. When one of them is on the bridge, when you drop the bridge, they just like fall off. Something about that just gets a good laugh out of me, watching them fall off the bridge. Yeah, I was expecting... When I saw this game come up yesterday, I recognized the box art, but hadn't actually seen the game before, so I was assuming it was some kind of, like, actual RPG. Like a full, tens of hours long Western RPG, where you go around and do RPG stuff, but instead it's just kind of an action game. This is made by the same people who made Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. So it's kind of like a follow-up to that. It plays basically the same, except with checkpoints, which is very, very nice of them. Because they made the levels even longer. Yeah, it's a bit tougher with the snakes because they move fast, but the pro strat does seem to be to just push them off the edge. That works pretty well. Goodbye. I should note as well that I have the group special. So next time I'm getting completely overwhelmed, I should actually use that instead of just dying.
What is that?
The Yanti god, Murshak of the Eternal Hunger. He gains his strength from living sacrifice. Those creatures are his meal. Don't let him eat.
Let him cook.
Don't let them near Murshak.
Oh shit. Hold up. It's too late for him. He got past me. I think that his HP bar drains over time though, the background guy, and then it goes back up when he eats. So I think we're just trying to live long enough for his HP bar to deplete. This is a bit tricky though. Like once they start, the pro play as well is definitely going to be to handle these archers like ASAP. Because I let those guys live for a long time and they're the reason why I died last attempt. I had archers over there just like draining my HP the entire time. No. Shoot. Sword lizard guys, get out of here. Uh-oh. You gotta go that way. Thank you. Too many lizards. Too many lizards. No tentacle arms for a second. Don't know where they went. This works for me though. Oh, there they are. Alright, get in the pit. Get in the pit. Yeah, just having him positioned at the front, even if I'm not controlling the mage, he still does a pretty good job dealing with the archers as long as he's positioned at the front, I think. Shit. I took that out. He's doing it by himself. And I can just hang out and snipe people with the lightning from off screen. I'm being helpful. Uh-oh. No. 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 Okay. There we go. I successfully starved the big, like, lava guy. He's like in trouble. Get out of there. Get out of there. Can I just snipe it? Can we do like a... Nah, it won't lock on. It won't lock on to the thing that I need to hit. Use your beads on the shield. Okay. There you go. Hell yeah. Good call by the voice actor there. I kind of forgot I could do this. There you go. Give me the demon stone.
Well, now that we have the stone, how do we find Goral and Soreka?
The Githyanki once controlled parts of the Underdark. I think that's where Soreka would feel at home. Where home for Goral is, on our plane, I've no idea.
Then we start with the female.
I know a tracker named Dritz Duerden, who was born in the Underdark. He lives near Nesmi at Mithril Hall. You'll like him. He's drow.
Retrieved from the Vile Yuan-Ti, this artifact can charge Ilia's spells and trap Ghaul and Soreka forever.
Nice. That is the guy. What do we got? Knockdown, improved bull rush. This is just like level 2 crap that it's buying because it has nothing else to spend the money on. Amulet of health +4 and +2. Finally investing in some Jai health. The maximum deflection bonus to defense. I don't know what deflection bonus is compared to just like protection. Mastery of the sword sounds good to me. L+Y, reduce moderate damage against all the heroes. Oh, you mean, I thought you were talking about Patrick Stewart. Oh, no, I have no idea who Drizzt is. He's one of the most famous characters in the setting. You gotta go to see Drizzt in the game then. Ultra fine staff. Finest.
Chapter 7. Stand at Mithril Hall.
Just gotta stand there? Alright, seems easy.
What kind of drow are you? Settled here with all your friends? You've let yourself be tamed.
I think my enemies would disagree. Besides, having allies makes us strong, not weak. You're here because your drow blood burns. But you'd have never come this far if not part of a team. The wood elf in you made that possible.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
Drizzt! Drizzt! A troll clan!
Oh, Drizzt. There is no I there. It's just Drizzt.
Thibbledorf, raise the stairs.
Thibbledorf. Thibbledorf, raise the stairs.
These are the trolls that attacked Nesmi.
Help defend the gate!
Oh, a defend the gate level. I see.
They can only be killed with fire.
Nah, there's no ladders. They're just climbing up. We don't have to kick down the ladders.
Our magic's dispelled. Light your weapons on the coals.
Well, my sword just has fire. Can't dispel that. Oh, he dispelled it. My sword doesn't have fire. Hang on. Oh, they're going for the... My fire's out. They're going for the gate.
Get the one at the gear!
The ladders in this game were nothing compared to the ladders from Two Towers anyway. The ladders in this game were just like a meme, like a fun callback for the true fans. Either of them are dead because my sword didn't light on fire. There. Yeah, these guys have some insane pubes. Guys. It fires out. No one's even bothering to try to defend the thing. Come on, guys, get over here. Where's Drizzt? It's literally just me defending this gear, and they're just comboing me around. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing either. I think I'm probably just supposed to do this. I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, they're destroying the locking gates and nobody's helping me stop them. They're guarding the fire now. They learned. Only one source of fire up here. It's all the way in the opposite corner from the gear, because of course, and that guy totally just hogged the health. I needed that. And my fire's out. Maybe I never had fire. Yeah, they showed Thibbledorf. Where's he? Thibbledorf raised the gate and then just didn't even bother, like, staying after. He just bailed. I really have no idea if I'm doing this right. This has been going on for kind of a long time. That just, like, hit me from behind. That's a little bit BS. This is Stormfront though, so like they do like to have these spawning enemies for 30 years fights while you defend thing. Yeah, I wish they oh, there we go. That was the last one.
In Brunor's name, you will not cross this door.
Ooh, play as Drizzt moment. You will not cross this door. Oh god, there's thousands of them. There's Thibbledorf though. His name is Riz, yes. Dude, my controller is rumbling so hard. I wonder if the mic is picking this up. This is like every Xbox game. For some reason, they just go so hard with the vibration. Like, the motor is just insane. At least in the Duke. So whenever there's any vibration, it's like 200%, entire room shaking. You can really feel the impact of whatever is going on screen right now. We have a bunch of dwarves with us, actually. Here's all the dwarves. They were just by the door. Yeah, the door is good now. I mean, seems good to me. Everyone, oh, here's one. Oh no. Dude, this is literally just Helm's Deep. This is literally just Helm's Deep from the game, where it just keeps throwing increasing amounts of annoying crap at you until you lose. And because of the door health thing, there's gonna be no checkpoints. Dude, that's the Lord of the Rings game experience. Completely losing your mind on those endgame levels in Two Thrones. They're awful. They're awful, and it's happening again. Riz is nearly dead, too. Well, Return of the King was a lot more reasonable. There were still some hard parts to Return of the King, for sure.
Jam the gears. Give him cover.
Oh, we're defending Thibble. All dwarves are Thibble until proven otherwise.
Give him time to jam the gears.
He's jamming. Man, when you see that, that's like, you just have to run from that attack. I don't know who in like the 1970s decided that trolls should only be killed by fire, but they're an asshole and they should have been considering video game implications of that decision. Like, and why does that attack hit you from behind? Like, nobody's gonna help me finish them off. Alright, well, neither of them died there then. Oh, okay, we jammed it. Back to the door. Everyone immediately bails on the gear. There's no one by the yeah, there is a guy by the door. Hold up. Hold up. You there? I see you. Should focus the rock throwers though. This door is way sturdier than the Helm's Deep door. Because of that knockdown attack, I just feel like I'm barely getting to even play the game. It's kind of terrible. Leave me alone for 2 seconds. I have to do stuff. There's like 8 guys on the ground that need stabbing. This Drizzt have to deal with a lot of bullshit. The metal grates on the door are mostly down at this point, though. That's fun that the door... Oh no, the grate went back up. Never mind. Oh shit, that's like 50 rock throwers. Hello, everybody. But the rock throwers are honestly not that threatening, because they don't do... The rock throwers don't do the obnoxious stun attack, so you can just kind of kill them. They're not that bad. I would love it if this level would end soon, though. I've been standing at the Mithril Hall for quite a while. And I'm concerned about things. It's starting to get concerning that this is still going and my health just keeps getting lower. Hello? Oh, my sword's not on fire. Okay, this might be it. Nope. The door is still under attack, too. And now it's just me, so I can't rely on my party members to finish things off for me. I should have focused the rock throwers faster, maybe. We might lose this now. I might be doing that whole thing again. Dude, what if there's like, it checkpoints me, and when you resume the checkpoint, it just gives you like way more door health than you had before you died? Like, what if we're doomed because there's still a ton of level left and our door HP is really low? But when you resume the checkpoint, it gives you the right amount of door HP, so you're fine. That is like massive copium, but I want to believe. I mean, at this point, I am just gonna die before the door. I'm getting wrecked. I missed you. Shoot. Somehow that finishing blow missed this guy. Please be the end. Oh, hang on. There was a rock thrower that escaped me. You there with the snowballs. Please tell me we're good. Oh my god, it's 2 towers, dude. I'm actually having flashbacks. There's no way. 2 thrones. Whatever. It's one of the two. The other one's a Prince of Persia game. I can never keep the names straight, because they're the same name. It's 2 towers. Okay. Okay, I think there's a strat here. Yeah. The door is dead, though. Yeah, there it goes. All right, how much of this are we doing again? Is it the entire thing? Is it the entire thing? Okay, that's not that bad. That's actually not that bad. Okay, that's not that bad. I think it might have checkpointed me with the problematically low amount of door health. Did it heal it? I can't tell if it healed it or if this is where I was last time we were here. I can't even believe it, dude. This is like such a glow up for this dev. Old Stormfront would just be like, no, you're doing the entire 30-minute level again. You shouldn't have died. It's your fault. These are the Two Towers devs. That's why I keep bringing that game up. Because this is them. This is what they made immediately after, while EA handled the Return of the King game internally. Please, I couldn't stab that guy because I was getting comboed the whole time. I'm dead. I just actually died. Yeah, the dev's name is Stormfront. Unfortunate, right?
Away from here, troll scum!
I won't hold it against them. I will hold the lack of checkpoints in Two Towers against them, though. Oop. Okay, that works. What's that in the background? Hang on a sec. There's like a book back there. Is that going to be some kind of special ability? I found a scroll. Yeah, I think I definitely have to deal with some of the non-rock throwers first, just because there's a lot of them. And they keep comboing me and making it impossible for me to kill the rock throwers. And it'll keep spawning them infinitely, but eventually it gets down to where it's just spawning one of them at a time. And then we can actually do some gaming. Wish we had a party for this. And I wish I had some health for this. Oh, hey, there we go. Thank you. Man, you have to sit through that whole 3-hit combo every time. There's like no getting out of it once it starts. Okay, this is a little bit more health, and now I know about breaking the armor on this thing with the charge attack as well, which helps. Really makes you think, doesn't it? A little sus. Can you guys guard me while I do this, please? That didn't count. There. Oh wow, that's all I had to do to destroy that thing.
It's the clan's king. Him. He's mine.
That was probably would have been a checkpoint if I had just gotten that last charge attack to work on the Now the clan's king is getting destroyed. This is like getting revenge for what happened in that battle they were talking about, I bet. That's why he was like, he's mine.
This is for Nesme.
Yeah.
This will lead you to an abandoned Githyanki outpost.
Githyanki.
There's a portal there. Your general will likely head for it. I join you, but it's clear that I'm needed here. Good luck.
I was wrong about you.
Here. This charm was forged by the Wood Elves of the High Forest. Your cousins. They knew the value of strength. Take it. You'll see.
Dritz's gift to Jai revealed to her the strength in what she always thought was her weaker half.
Attacking an enemy no longer immediately causes... Nice. Somehow I only killed 37 people in that level, even though it felt like I was fighting for about 12 years. I guess most of that was done with the character who doesn't get to stay in the party, though. Pearl of Power 9th level. Hell yeah, tremendous damage to all of Ilias's spells. I'm a level 8 mage at this point.
Chapter 8. Into the Underdark.
We should be coming to it soon.
I thought this outpost was abandoned.
Soreka started opening the portal. We haven't much time.
It's dark down here. I like it.
Was it? I don't know.
Shadows to shadows.
She didn't see that.
Okay, need help.
Oh, yes, she did. Dude, I can just keep doing this, though. Oh, man. Yeah, this works. You just keep ducking into the shadow and doing the stealth kills. That's kind of funny. All three of the characters kind of feel like they're strong in their own way. Like, you can just abuse this to one-shot people as the elf lady. The mage has insane ranged, and then sword guy is sword guy. Yeah, we're swapping to sword guy now. Yeah, it's kind of balanced, honestly. They're having a hard time. Like, why are you using your staff to hit people? Excuse me, Ilias. Computer Ilias is really dumb. I literally just auto-bought you the 9th pearl of, like, zapping people to death. And he's here just hitting people with the wooden staff. It's not. And it wouldn't surprise me if this game had some high-profile voice actors in it. I don't recognize anyone, but it wouldn't surprise me because it seemed like they had kind of like a pretty real budget for this. This isn't just like some rando licensed game. I guess it is technically a licensed game because D&D, but you know, this isn't a movie game. They were actually trying. Hold up. Oh, I closed the door on them. Bye, guys. That's so funny, dude. You can close the door on them. I can't smash the ice wall when nobody's giving me any cover. Everybody's just in this corner. You know what? We're just gonna drop the bomb. I don't think we did drop the bomb. That's kind of weak, though. Dude, they all just immediately leave if I don't keep them here myself. Please cut that out. I just, like, slowly attack the ice wall. I feel like that's better. This is better DPS than actually trying to do the charged attack. Because you get interrupted so much by these guys that just spawn infinitely. Ooh, scroll. feel like this spell has some kind of confuse property on it now. I think it might. Yeah, they love their gates you have to break down. Like, all of the enemies, and they're just letting all of them through. Come on, guys. For 1 second, can we actually cover me while I go for the door? I swear to God. Like, how did you end up around the corner? Completely useless computer in this game. This is fun, but man. The AI partners are really, really bad at doing anything. I needed that health so badly. Can we just get through this door? It has like 1 hit on it. It has like 1 hit on it. Just open it. Thank you. Get me in there. Oh, maybe everyone stops spawning in now, though. Where'd that guy... Hang on. Where'd that guy go? I feel like... there was a guy who somehow went left here and then disappeared. And there's just a wall there. Did I just like push that guy through the wall? It's good that there's automatic sliding doors.
Look out! Githyanki ahead!
The Githyanki are the most like annoying dudes yet. These guys are the worst. They all need to get pushed off of the little ledges. As punishment for not installing guardrails. Goodbye. Yo, hey Xana. I really like the animation of them going over the edge. It's like kind of got like a ragdoll thing going. They just sort of flop over the edge.
We have to kill those warlocks!
There's a magic barrier. Look at me just stun locking that guy with the confusion. Githyanki are basically aliens from another dimension who have a real hate boner for another race in the setting. They're assholes. I don't care if they were enslaved and they're rightfully mad. They are annoying. They have an annoying fortress.
They're dead. We can get Soraka.
Can we? We can. Dude, he's got like a wake up attack that just knocks everyone away. That's kind of neat. I have an idea. What if I actually... Okay, that's not better damage. It is kind of funny to pelt her with 35 axes, though. Go, go, go. This is doing, like, no damage. Yeah, she throws them too fast. They're, like, going between her legs or something. I think it's probably worth it to do the charged attacks if you can actually get them to happen. God, they just keep summoning more warlocks. Go away. Like, if this was co-op, you could have your friends actually cover you. So that you could just constantly be blasting with the spells. And this would be a little bit less stupid. No, she did not heal. Would you like this? I mean, it's not like an action game with a very deep or meaningful combat system. You know, if you like the Lord of the Rings games, if you like the Lord of the Rings movie games, then this is that. It's even made by the same people. It's one of those, but better, to be honest. I think I definitely like this more than the two Lord of the Rings movie games. Dude, my mage guy's gonna die before I... Someone needs to start dropping health. I have an idea. Does that kill them? Oh man, it didn't. I was hoping that would kill the warlocks and just get me to the next phase, like, immediately. Yeah, no one's dropping health in this entire fight. It's kind of an issue. Because my only guy capable of killing the warlocks is dead now. Welp. Yeah, there's no healer. It seems like it's gonna be kind of a long fight, and I need to actually try to preserve his HP instead of just tanking tons of hits and trying to do whatever. What? Oh, that was... You're like 80% dead. Can we just get this kill, please? This is the problem though, like my partners aren't covering me, so I was just sitting there in the corner getting comboed for like a third of my health. They're not covering me at all. Like maybe I should play as this guy, and maybe Ilias will do a better job at getting the warlocks on his own. Maybe I should be covering Ilias and not the other way around. No, Ilias insists on doing charged attacks that never come out. And now he's distracted by fighting the enemies that don't matter because they spawn infinitely. Yeah, computer Ilias is not better than human Ilias. Give me that, give me that. Yeah, see, the warlocks are back before we even dealt with the first wave of them. Like, that's not really okay. Computer Ilias useless. Well, no, there's like an invisible, like check it out. If you try to walk up there, there's like a shield. There's like a magic shield. It's mostly invisible, but sometimes you can see it. If someone like runs through it, you'll see it for a sec. Nice try. Maybe this is the strat. I just do like a much better job at shielding everything. If I just react well with my shields, can we just do this? Yeah, I think the play is to just react better to the enemies around me and just try to shield as much as possible. The AI is never going to adequately cover Ilias, and I'm never going to be able to do it either. Yeah, I need to become a React streamer. I already am a React streamer whenever there's a Nintendo Direct. Speaking of which, see you guys for the Nintendo Direct that's totally going to be on September 13th, and that will have an F-Zero remake. I heard all about this from Discord this morning.
You are predictable, my dear.
What is that accent? Is she from like Australia? Yeah, get him with the... Get him with the crystal.
Keep those creatures off Ilias. Ilias, how much longer?
No response from Ilias. He's too busy holding the crystal. It's a really important job. It requires a lot of focus to hold that thing. They're not even doing anything to stop him, though. They're just standing up there fighting each other. They're too short-sighted. That was their downfall. No, when they hit Ilias, the bar goes down. Cut that out. Where's my partner? He's not helping me defend Ilias at all. Good, they're all going for her instead of Ilias. We're good. We're so in there. Wrecked. Got him in the Demon Stone. There's still a couple more levels, though. Dude, the X-ray skeleton effect. Oh no, did we not get him in the Demon Stone?
Now what do we do? The portal's still open. Do we risk it?
Have to go through the portal. Hey, Rio. The realm is good. The realm is good, actually. This game's kind of sick. I'm having fun. There was unlimited experience in that level. I guess because those guys kept spawning in. I kind of want to keep playing and beat this today. There's still 2 more levels, I think. And each one's probably pretty long, but I kind of want to keep going. Freezing Sphere, L plus A, Gem of Contingency, restores life to Ilias if killed. Oh man, bye.
Chapter 9. The Dragon's Lair.
I guess we're just going super long today, because I'm just going to play the whole game. I'm just going to do that.
The dragon! We're in his lair.
No! We need her alive, or the stone is useless. Force them into the lava.
Yeah, it's Dragon's Lair 3D. Tapioca game. Somehow we gotta stop the dragon, though. Let's see. Ilias Gaming. Dude, they know to stand away from me when I'm gonna stand back up so that they don't get hit by the thing. Oh, she's here. I thought for sure that would push him off the edge. Yeah, you know, this is pretty hopeless. Winning a melee fight as Ilias. That's not happening. Yes, he desperately needs the help. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. We've had a bunch of dungeons, but no dragons. So there you go. Here's the dragon.
If the general dies, we're doomed. Can't let Soreka die.
I don't know why we can't let Soreka die. Our end goal is to trap her in the Demon Stone. She's going in the stone. If she's dead, that just means we don't have to put her in the stone. That's less work. There's no power to counteract the power of the other dude. Okay, so we need to put them back in the stone so that they can fight in there for all eternity instead of devoting their resources to leaving or anything that might be productive. Gotta lock her in the stone with the other guy. That's kind of funny.
There might be something up here.
Book. The enemies are starting to get like really beefy. Those guys take like 1,000,000 hits to kill. Yo. We just had this in Twilight Princess. We're on like a castle top bridge thing, and there's a dragon breathing fire. Dark Souls moment. Dude, these archers. I can't.
Break down the door.
Everyone is dead. This is so ogre. There are no words for how ogre this is. I feel like the upgrade to my attack just made it worse. To be honest. Okay, he's properly dead now. Rip. Oh man, are we going all the way back to the start of this? When was this? This is back a ways. That sucks. Yeah, the archers and these like dudes, these guys with the claws are just like too crazy.
There might be something up here.
I do want whatever the book is, though. Maybe if I just leave. You think he'll follow me if I just leave? Like, look how quickly you die. The archers. Oh, good. We're just fighting him alone. Dude, that was like the frame I let the shield down. Input reading. Input reading scam. I can tell because my controller's vibrating and the special is going up that we are actually hitting people with this. I think the safest thing to do is to just chill back here. I can even snipe the door from back here. Check this out. The projectile goes all the way to the end of the hallway. Dude, he's dodging these. Look at him dodge them. What a legend. He's dead. I should focus the door, because everyone just keeps respawning.
No.
12 to 20 miles range for $8,000. Is that a game over? Aaron is doomed.
The dragon fears this sword.
Let's That's good. The dragon fears the sword. Do you think he fears crappy magic from Ilias? Oh shoot, that was like a bunch. It's all good, dude. The dragon fears the sword. I wouldn't be too worried about it if I was him. The dragon's over there. We don't have that kind of range.
I sense a portal ahead of us.
Yeah, he starts throwing the sword like a boomerang.
Want to check up here?
Scroll, money. These guys are like such a problem. Hang on. Get him with the ice. Are we good? No, we're not good. Cool, now we're good.
The portal's beyond this hall.
I hope you know where you're going.
The hammer guys are way easier. They're just like big meat bags. I think it's a good game. I have just been mashing the A button for the last 3 hours, but I think it's fun. And I can't go back. I'm being chased around and there's like a million of them. Okay, this is actually kind of an issue. Let's do this. We could be playing whacked right now, that's true. It's no whacked. Similar gameplay to Dynasty Warriors, getting comboed by archers at point blank. Somehow standing right in front of an archer with a sword and still losing that matchup. Damn. Good special. I don't think Whack did almost make it. It was in the poll, but I don't think anyone really voted for Whack. No, yeah, Whacked was... I think Whacked was the game that was second in the votes, actually, but I don't think it was that close. Well, what's even the point? Look, think of it this way. What's the point of swords existing if you're still better at close range with a bow and arrow, right? The point of a sword is that you win close ranged attack, close ranged fights. If you still lose the close ranged fights, then why ever carry a sword? That hallway was nuts. That was like 1,000 dudes. I say was, but it's not over yet. Historically, swords were just sidearms. You use them when you're primary. What's your primary weapon? Like a spear. Oh, that guy died much faster. Yeah, the sword is an upgrade for sure. Spears, polearms, long weapons that don't let the enemy get close. I mean, it makes sense. Why let him get close enough to hit him with the sword? Oh, dude, he's got a gold horde. Hell yeah.
Those ruins, they're the portal.
This is classic. Big lava pit. Horde of gold. Dragon. This is good. I approve. I would love to, but he's over there. Should I throw axes at him? Will this cut his wings? It is actually. This is really bad. All three of my party members are just in different corners getting comboed. We're doomed, yeah. All three of us were in separate corners just getting full comboed by like 6 guys.
Those ruins, they're the portal.
I think we can probably cut his wings with the magic though. That might be better than just throwing axes. Don't mind me just absolutely cornering myself.
It's working!
Oh god, look how many of them there are. Go away. It's kind of disappointing that his special doesn't kill, but the sword guy's does. Special should just kill. Dude, how many hits does that wing really have left? There. Now we get him to land and we can get him with the sword, right? Hello? Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to look like that. Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex. It's a lot of things, but to me this is Wrath of Cortex. Wait, I made it back. This is the end of the hallway. I guess I have to fight it. Oh, right, back to the portal is... We have to force him back into the gold stash. That's where the portal is, they said. Nope. Yeah, it's your classic big dragon hallway. They're definitely like playing the hits with this game. All like the good fantasy trope stuff. I just got snacked on. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Wait, can I just stand back and just like magic him in the face? No, it's gotta be the sword. No, I just pushed him into the health that I was trying to get for myself. I did that. No, I need that... Computer stealing my health. None of you people matter except for me. You shouldn't be taking those. I'm not sure how well this is working. Like, are we actually forcing him back down the hallway? I feel like he's forcing me back down the hallway, but I've got the reads on how to do this without taking damage now, I think. I think I've basically got it figured out. Ow. Step 1 is to not get hit by the fireballs. Oh. Shoot. Really? He just went for the second bite without even flinching? Okay. supposed to do that instead of biting me. We just got a special to kill this stuff and hope for an HP drop. Hell yeah, okay. We can get you some health. We can even get you some health. Man, if he doesn't flinch, you just get owned. I think it's because I'm hesitating, because I think I'm too far away from his head when I'm not. No. What the heck, dude? Stop eating me. That was terrible. Yeah, eat her. Maybe the strat is I have to dodge a bite and then punish. Once I got it started that one time, it was like pretty cool, right? Like I got a ton of combos in. You could just like combo him. I wanted that health. Dude, where was that? What? What? There was a health power up. Who got it? We're like doomed now. I think I have a strat. Actually, I have a strat. I just need to heal a little bit more, and then we're in there. I can get one healing thing. Nope, he's dead. No, he's not dead. We're in there. The approach is definitely let him eat someone else. What? He healed. Wait, he healed. As usual, characters who do not matter are taking all of my health power-ups. Okay, he's at 0 HP now. It's just an issue of forcing him back.
I can hold him to the spell.
Then do it. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? I can hold him in a spell and then he just... Oh, and now my health is full. I don't know what that was either. I'll take it. I'll take the random full heal I don't understand. There's some kind of thing you have to do to finish him off though. Is it a special? Maybe I had to, like, special him really hard. He's now being held in a spell, and it's not doing anything. Okay, now I've built up special, so we'll hopefully get his ass here with that and see if that's correct. No. Is there some kind of skill that might do it? Powerful whirlwind attack. Why? That's just the special. What is it? I don't understand. I might just look this up, because I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Like, what skills am I missing? Advanced attack, unarmed attack. Maybe you have to unarmed attack him? Maybe team attack? Maybe it's the white button. I haven't been using that for most of the game. I like how my partners just run into the firewall. Kind of goofy looking. No, white's not doing anything. Well, there is a finisher, but it's just this, which isn't doing anything. Power critical, ABR. Maybe Torm's Smash? I think I already tried that. Wasn't that either. And I'm dead. Well, that's cool. You just sit there with the dragon dead for like 15 minutes because there's something you have to do at the end. This is like the worst bullshit. I hate when games do this. There's way too many games that are like this, so there's something you have to do to like finish the boss, and they just don't tell you what it is, and there's like no clue. At one point, the mage dude said, I'll hold him in a spell. Okay, yeah, no. He said, I'll hold him in a spell, so I tried casting spells, and that didn't do it. I just fight him.
Yeah, well, there's a dragon in our way.
I just stop him from pushing me down the hallway. Yeah, I think I do want the answer, to be honest. Ilias has to kill it. I tried that. Once the dragon is dizzy, switch to Ilias and press attack in front of the head. Switch to Zhai and press attack under the head. Switch to Rannick and press attack in front of. When they say press attack, I bet they mean like the staff bash. And that's why it didn't work, because I was trying to use his actually relevant attack. The ranged thing. That was my mistake. Using the attacks that do damage instead of the attack that you should never do. Kind of annoying that they only say that once. Maybe if he, because like I thought that he was stunning it. That's what. Like when he was dizzy, I thought that's because Ilias was casting the spell that he had said, I'll hold him with a spell, like, and then he held him with the spell. So I thought that step was done already. I need that. Give me that. No, someone else stole my HP. Thank you. Yeah, it is just like too common. Right. They really want the ending to be cinematic, so you have to do something bizarre and uncommunicated to kill the boss. Yeah, just straight up. I know that this is a dirty word among gamers. Just put a big A button over his head to indicate that you have to press the A button, or have like a switch to Elias thing appear on screen. And if you're not going to do any of that, then make sure it's some kind of finishing move that you've used before, please. I feel like he's healing too much. Like am I even damaging him? It's nice that for some reason my guy just has 2 HP bars now at this point in the game. When you die once, you're fine. I guess that's because of that thing that I bought. I saw it in the menu. It was like gem of second life. Except not that. Yeah, ye olde magical one-up. No, Ilias just stole my healing item. Look how much he heals between attempts, dude. It's so much. And I'm dead. You can't hit him at all. Man, this sucks. It's gonna take me forever to get another shot at this now. What? I didn't even get an opportunity to spawn any healing items in there. Oh, I full healed. I don't know how I did that. I had another one-up gem. I feel like I just need to tank the damage. Just to get him down. Come on, hold him in a spell. He's at 0. He's at 0. Why? Now I'm fucked. He was at 0. Come on. I had him in the stun for like 6 years on the first try. And this time it won't do it.
We have a dragon to kill first?
gonna...
It'll take all of us together.
Good, good, good. I feel like there's gotta be some kind of consistent tech to it, and why sometimes this phase lasts for like 6 seconds, and sometimes it lasts until you kill everything and then stand there for a minute, and why sometimes you get to do a huge amount of damage to the boss before he leaves, and sometimes you get to do nothing. It feels all like really inconsistent, but there has to be some kind of logic to it. Like, I can't escape before he bites me again. A completely wasted cycle. Like, I want to step back like that because this is punishable. That's like a good punish, but if I step back, I feel like I'm risking him just doing a firewall and healing himself. Maybe not. Well, there goes literally all of my health because those two were just comboing me while my partners watched. Wonder if anyone speedruns this. I bet someone has. There's gotta be someone who did a speedrun of this. Zero HP. Want to hold him in a spell for me? Hold him in a spell? No? Okay. I think it's like you get him to 0 HP, then the phase after that is the one where it'll happen. One run 6 months ago, a bit over 2 hours. Shit, please hold him. Please, Ilias. Okay, we come under here, we press the A button. We come over here, we press the A button. I would never think of that. You were correct that I would never think to just press the A button as him. That's completely wrong.
If that sword can kill a dragon, let's
See if it can kill the Salad Lord.
Agreed. But where would he be?
Right where we found him, in the center of Gemspark Mine. Goral had 100 years to harness all those gems. They gave him the strength to attract us. It's the one place in Faerun he'd feel most powerful.
Then that's where he
Forgotten Realms Salad Works. Well, the only... Actually... Yeah, there were 2 Salad Workses that both went out of business, so that is kind of a forgotten realm.
And maybe Faerun's last chance for survival.
I guess instead of locking everyone in the Demon Stone, we just have to go kill them both now, except they'll both be dead. Gem of Contingency. Okay, so I thought I had bought that on Ilias before. I guess I had bought that on Rannoch. The Gem of Contingency. And now we're buying another. I guess it's consumable. Power word kill. He's gonna say it. Alright, cool. Well, I said I was gonna beat this today, but that's before that level took a ridiculously long time. This is the last level in the game, but I think I'm gonna leave everyone on a cliffhanger for tomorrow.